Scene script. Have you ever wondered how secure your data is with airlines? Well, let's delve into a recent real-life scenario. Picture this, a typical Friday, when suddenly Gulf Air, a Bahrain-based airline, experiences a data breach. This information comes to us straight from Bahrain's news agency, BNA. Now you might be wondering, was the airline grounded? Were flights canceled? The answer is no. Remarkably, despite the breach, Gulf Air's operations and vital systems remained unaffected. However, this isn't a completely happy ending. The breach had potential implications, with information from the company's email system and customers' database at risk of compromise. But don't underestimate the resilience of Gulf Air. They had emergency plans in place and were quick to deploy them to contain the breach. It's a clear reminder that even in the face of adversity, the show must go on, but let's not forget the elephant in the room. Gulf Air was quick to respond, but the breach raises questions about the security of our data with airlines. This is a story that reminds us all to stay vigilant, because in the digital world, anything can happen. The breach was serious, but Gulf Air was prepared. Let's see how they responded. With the breach at Gulf Air, the airline's first response was transparency. They openly acknowledged the breach, stating that some information from the company's email system and customers' database could have been compromised. This honesty is vital in such situations, as it allows those potentially affected to take necessary steps to protect themselves. But Gulf Air didn't just stop at admission. They swiftly deployed emergency plans to contain the breach. While we don't have all the details about these plans, we can infer that they likely included measures to stop further unauthorized access, to secure their systems, and to identify and rectify any weaknesses that may have been exploited. This rapid response is crucial in limiting the damage of a breach. Now, let's think about the potential implications of such a breach. When customer data is compromised, there's always the risk of identity theft, fraudulent charges, or other forms of cybercrime. This could lead to financial losses for the customers and a loss of trust in the company, something that can be devastating in the competitive airline industry. But it's not just about the immediate effects. There could also be long-term implications. For instance, if the breach included sensitive corporate information, it could potentially impact the airline's competitive standing. Or if the breach resulted in a regulatory investigation, it could lead to hefty fines and even more damage to the airline's reputation. Despite the potential dangers, Gulf Air's quick response and emergency plans likely minimize the impact of the breach. It's a reminder of how important it is for companies to have robust cybersecurity measures in place and to be ready to act swiftly and effectively when breaches occur. Quick response and emergency plans are crucial in such situations, but prevention is always better than cure. Data breaches are not new in the digital world, but why is it a concern for airlines and how can they prevent it? Airline companies, including the likes of Gulf Air, are custodians of a trove of sensitive customer data. This data ranges from personal information, such as names and addresses, to highly sensitive details like credit card information. With the advent of digital ticketing and online check-ins, the amount of data collected and stored has grown exponentially. This makes airlines a lucrative target for cyber criminals. A data breach, as experienced by Gulf Air, can have serious consequences. For the company, it can lead to financial losses, damage to reputation, and potential legal implications. For customers, it can mean identity theft, financial fraud, and violation of privacy. In a world where data is the new currency, securing this data is paramount. So how can airlines protect their customers' data? Firstly, robust cybersecurity systems are non-negotiable. This includes firewalls, encryption, and intrusion detection systems. These systems need to be regularly updated to keep up with evolving cyber threats. Secondly, regular audits of the cybersecurity systems are essential. These audits help identify potential vulnerabilities and fix them before they can be exploited. Thirdly, employee training is crucial. Many breaches occur due to human error or negligence. Training employees to identify and respond to potential threats can significantly reduce the risk of a breach. Finally, in the event of a breach, having a swift and effective response plan is crucial. Just as Gulf Air did, deploying emergency plans can help contain the breach and mitigate damage. Data security is paramount in today's digital world, especially for airlines. It's high time airlines take proactive measures to protect their customers' data.